What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Banks and man. Today, maybe back another video, man. Today I'm reacting to another court video on divorce court. It's an OG video, it's a little older, but you know the older videos are more funnier, they're more blunt. You know what I'm saying? The new ones, I feel like they too, you feel me, they too dramatic and stuff like that. But I'm still gonna react to the new ones too. I got some bangers coming today, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all, we watching The Most Ungrateful Woman, you know what I'm talking about? The most ungrateful woman in court or something like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna see that. You know what I'm talking about? You know how we get down. It's finna be lit, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and new to the channel. Let's get straight to it, y'all. Man, I'm excited, bro. It's my fault if y'all hear screaming and all that. That's my little sibling. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Oh, whoa! Did that just glitch? Hold on. I better not be glitching, y'all. I better not be glitching. But anyways, let's get straight to it, y'all.
T.P. Lucas as Judge Lynn hears their case.
Mr. Lucas, you have brought Mrs. Lucas here to court in order to recover either your 2000 Camry that you said you upgraded or the value of the upgrades that you put in the Camry that you say she took. And I know that you're wearing sunglasses, which usually is not permitted in a courtroom, but I understand that you have an eye issue, glaucoma, and the lights are bothering you. Mr. Lucas, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me how we got here and why it is you've needed to come to court to get this car back?
Well, Your Honor, everything, there was nothing wrong. Nothing. You know, everything was normal at my house.
Everything was normal?
And nothing wrong. Nothing. Rashida told me, baby, I'll be back. And she left. You know, this was back in November.
Mrs. Lucas, Mr. Lucas says you had a great relationship.
Yes, we had a wonderful relationship.
Why don't you tell me what was wonderful about it?
It was wonderful. We were like best friends. I believe, you know, he's my soulmate. Everything was fine except...
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was too nice.
Huh?
It's too nice.
How does one...
I be trying to tell y'all, man. I tell y'all, this guy... Wait. I'm about to tell y'all, nice guys finish last. That's why you can't be... Let me put y'all some game. If you got some young boys watching, you know what I'm saying, some young, you know what I'm saying, young ones watch, even some older folk, man. If you trying to get some game, I'll put y'all some game real quick, man. First of all, y'all got to balance it out, bro. But nowadays, I feel like you can actually come too nice because they not used to that, because everybody trying to act bad now. So when someone come acting nice, you feel me, you finna stand out. But then you feel me, when you get to that point when you actually pull, you know what I'm saying, then you gotta, you know, get not too nice, you know what I'm saying, get a little mean, but then have a balance, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to put y'all boys on some game real quick, man, because yo, that's insane, bro. That's insane. I can't go out that bad, bro.
Be too nice to one's wife.
He was too nice, like it was scary nice, you know. It was like, you know the people that's it was like stalkerish nice, like you too nice, it's too
Give
good
me an example, because I cannot conceive of the world that you have structured for me here.
Right, I mean, you know, too nice, like he would say I love you, and it was like I was like, okay, I was waiting for the punch, when you gonna kick me? It's scary. Some people just, you know, you could be nice, but you could be too nice.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
She like struggle love, that's what it is.
He loved you, and this was a problem. You put up your hands like, when is the punch gonna come? You've been married for 5 years. Has he punched you yet?
No. He's a wonderful man.
He doesn't punch you. He's a wonderful man.
Yeah, I'm just not used
So
to
the
that.
I love you is too much for you.
It's not too much, but you don't have to tell me like twice a week.
What? Yo.
So if I found you a brother that would run around on you, call your names, and smack you upside the head, you'd be in heaven.
Mm-hmm. No, he don't have to call me names or smack me, but...
He can run around on you.
No, not that either, but...
What do you want from a man,
She don't know what
Mrs.
she
Lucas?
want, bro. She confused. She don't know what she want.
She told me that's what she wanted.
What did she tell you she wanted?
Well, she told me she wanted somebody to cherish her and to don't run around on her. You know, all the things that a good man and a good woman should want out of each other. We agreed that, because I had been married before, and my ex-wife, oh my goodness, she scared me. If I ever did it again, it was going to be better than any other marriage, and I made the promise for keeps. This wasn't to be playing around, you know, and if nothing's wrong, where are you going?
That part.
You know, there are women that would pull her head off her neck for a guy like me.
Talk your smack, bro. Keep talking, brother. I like it.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
He made me gain weight.
Okay, how did he make you gain weight?
Cause I mean, now the man can cook, brother can throw down.
Oh
But
my God.
he cooked 4-course meals for breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Oh
2
my.
o'clock in the morning. If I was hungry, he wouldn't fix me a sandwich. This man would make a whole meatloaf, potatoes and gravy, vegetables, a big stupid cup of Kool-Aid. I go to sleep right on that.
Bro.
Get up in the morning, he done.
See, this is where y'all got it twisted, bro. So you finally got someone that actually loves and values you, and you don't know how to take that. See, people like you gonna be miserable your whole life because you ain't finna know what you want. You don't know what you want, bro. You can't realize. Basically, what I'm understanding is the fact that she don't got the same love for him that he got for her type vibes. That's what I'm getting right now, bro. Because if she was actually messing with the dude and actually vibing with the dude and actually like loving the dude, bro, she would not be complaining about this at all, bro.
Fix French toast, pancakes, grits, biscuits. So now I'm laying on food on top of the food I just laid on a couple of hours ago.
So your complaint is
Sick, huh?
that this man cooked too often and too well, and
he made me gain weight.
Making me
Mrs.
sick,
Lucas?
huh?
have you lost your mind?
No.
I have women coming in here whose men are leaving them because they got too heavy. You got heavy based on it. They won't cook, they won't clean, they won't pick up the house. They're controlling, they're unkind. You have got a guy who cooks for you. You have got a guy who doesn't care what size you are. You have got a guy who... No.
Y'all don't realize
that he loves you without being prompted or looking for sex. And you're telling me that you want to leave him because he treats a good black woman, which we're going to have to qualify, like good black women, a queen ought to be treated. And what you're doing,
they don't realize what they got until they lose it, man. You never know you love her till you let her go type vibe. That's what I'm getting right here, man. I ain't gonna lie. Once she lose this dude, you gonna see her cry, bro. She gonna be on Instagram. She gonna be in Shade Room comments or Spiritual World comments talking crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all, man.
You're doing is taking I am a self-centered individual. And I don't appreciate what a man has brought to my table. So I'm gonna make up some stupid reason to say what it isn't stupid. And I very rarely say that about anybody. Do I, Joe? I don't say things are stupid. Very rarely, because people have odd points of view. That's okay. But that's stupid. You need to grow up, Mrs. Lucas. Mr. Lucas, my understanding is that she took on a career you didn't know about.
Yeah.
Could you explain that to me? Because I didn't understand it.
I've been out here doing the best I can to get recognition as a comic for almost 17 years. And so after she leaves me, a mutual friend tells me that he saw her in a comedy club on stage. On stage. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. But she never shared this with me at all. She never told me not one time.
So she became a comedian and didn't tell you?
Didn't tell me nothing. And every time I tried to talk to her about it, she didn't have time. She didn't want to talk. She was busy.
Brother, you sipping right now, brother. You big sipping right now.
Of your comedy career?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I could, like, if she was closer to the stage, she has a distinctive laugh that I love. And I would hear her, and that would just motivate me to hit the crowd a little harder because she made me feel good.
He's killing you,
Lucas.
You know that over here. He's just killing you. I mean, he's just killing you.
But he didn't tell you about the shows that he...
Yes, you can tell me about the shows. Tell me.
The shows, I supported him with his comedy. That was fine.
Right.
But he also had a family at home. I already worked all during the day, going to school. By the time I come in, hey, bye, I love you, he's going out. This happened all the time. By the time he's coming back in, it's time for me to leave back out. So I wasn't seeing my husband.
Well,
that
he
much
had to been
anymore.
spending some time at home because he made you gain 30 pounds.
Damn
by cooking.
right, bro. Don't be lying
that
now.
was when he was there. But, I mean, because he cooked
Oh.
before he left. You know, when I came in, there was food there. Or when he came in, he would bring me food at 3:30 in the morning.
When did you
Ungrateful.
get the comedy bug? What did you tell him about it?
Actually, this is the first time telling him about it. I would
How long
change
have you
the
been
subject.
doing it?
A year.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
didn't you tell him?
Because I felt like a hypocrite. How, you know, I talked about how he would be out supporting his colleagues, and now I see.
You understand his point
I
of view.
understand, but the difference is he had a wife at home. He didn't have to go to all those unnecessary shows all the time. I can go. You know, I'm not at home with him anymore, so I go to different shows.
So you're complaining that he spent too much time comedy because he had a wife at home. But you can go out and be away
That's
and not
crazy.
acknowledge that you had a husband and a child at home.
That's crazy.
Right,
That's
but now
crazy.
I have, you know, I'm a teenage mother. I make my own babysitter, so now
That's
my daughter
crazy.
watches my other kids while I have shows, so
That's crazy, cuz. That's
she's watching them right
So
now.
everybody in your airspace ought to do for you and you need to do for no one. Is that what you're telling me?
No.
She immature, bro. How old she is, man? She's mad immature.
She just didn't tell him.
You said that you have a 14-year-old
Yes.
that babysits.
Yes.
How many kids do you have?
4 girls. 3 of them aren't his.
And did he take on the role of father for those 3?
Yes, he's a wonderful father. Excellent father.
To even those children that aren't his?
Yes.
You feeling what I'm feeling?
So.
You still want to be with her, don't you, Mr. Lee?
I'm still suffering from separation anxiety. It just don't make sense, because there was nothing wrong. I mean, if someone gave me everything that I wanted, which she did, and I was giving her in return, where are you going?
Where are you going?
Crazy.
And
that's
what do
she
you
going.
expect to find when you get there? What are you going to do about you have a 1-year-old together?
Absolutely. And she ain't even on the bottle no more. Do you see what I'm saying? One, and
You
don't
have
even
her?
need the bottle. Yes, I have her. Ain't nobody taking my baby nowhere.
Oh, damn.
You don't have your 1-year-old?
No, he wouldn't let me. He's very overprotective
Well, how does
of
the
her.
14-year-old babysit the 1-year-old you don't
No,
have?
the 14-year-old babysits my 8 and 5-year-old.
Mr. Lucas, you came here for the return of a car. Why don't you explain that to me? Where is the car and what?
Where is the car? That's a good
Did
question.
she take when she left in November? Tell
she
me
took the
about
car.
when she left, because I'm not understanding
Well, when
how
I
this
called,
thing actually
when she
ended.
left, I didn't, pay any attention till it started getting kind of late. I called her. She told me she was at her sister's house, and that's where she's gonna be, and she hung up the phone.
You're telling me she left like she was going to go get some groceries,
Right.
but was leaving you.
She left like she was. She said her
I'll
exact
be
words
right
was,
back.
"I'll be right back." This is the first time I done seen this woman since November.
Mrs. Lucas, give me that version of the I'll be right back story.
Well, I told him.
Makes me sick.
I was leaving. I told my sister I was on my way to Chicago. I had like 5 shows that weekend. So when I did those 5 shows, I got booked for some more. So I didn't go back. I told him I'd be right back. I didn't give him a specific time.
It makes me sick, man. This is mental abuse
But I
right
did
now,
say
brother.
I'll be back.
Brother needs
And
some
you took
conversation.
the
Brother need
Toyota
reparations
with
for
you
this
when you
abuse
left.
again, man.
Yes.
He need reparations. Brother need
I
reparations.
still have the
He
truck.
can't drive anyway. He can't see.
Well,
Can you see me? He can't see.
On what universe do you believe that's funny?
It's not funny, but I mean he can't drive anyway, and he gave me the car
Wait,
as
is
a
he blind
gift.
or what?
Hey, you can't respect this man at home. That's one thing. But while you in here, you will respect him, and you will not make fun of the
Damn
fact
right.
that
Come on, Judge. Put her in her place. Come on now, Judge. Put some respect on her. You know what
When
I'm saying?
divorce court continues, Judge Lynn rules in the case of TP versus Rashida Lucas. But first, Rashida has news that leaves the courtroom speechless.
Well, where is the car?
The car is...
Oh man, I think I know where it's gonna end up. This will end up the cars where.
Divorce court returns for the case of Rashida Lucas, who left her husband to perform stand-up comedy and never went back home.
She look kind of bad now. I ain't even
And
gonna cap,
TP
my
is
boy.
suing Rashida because he wants to be reimbursed for the family
He's gonna
car.
put a baddie too. That's the crazy part
You
too.
say if you can't get the car back, you want the value of the upgrades. Tell me about the upgrades.
Well, here's the thing. They sell a little chip. You know, I upgraded that on the engine, put some, I didn't like the wheels that were on there, so I bought rims and tires. And it didn't have a stereo at all in there because there was just a hole in the dash. So I bought a stereo for the car.
Why don't you tell me this, though? How much is the car worth?
About $5,000. And like I said, she keeps saying,
But where
my
is the
car,
car?
The car is gone.
Gone where?
It got totaled.
Oh,
How did it get totaled?
Lord have mercy.
I was at work. We had an ice storm in Chicago. Somebody ran into it and tore it up.
That sounds like a
I
fake
told them
story.
Just junk it. There was nothing I could do with it.
Fake story.
So
You just told me to
just
junk it? You didn't?
junk the
There was
car?
nothing. It was nothing else they could do with it. It was like this small.
Did you have insurance on it?
Well, where's the
No, the
stereo?
insurance had lapsed.
Whose responsibility was to pay the insurance? Was it your responsibility to pay the insurance?
It's my responsibility to make the money. She write out the checks to pay the bills. At least she used to.
Was there money to pay the insurance?
It was money to pay the insurance, but
you
I wasn't in Wisconsin anymore. He could have did that while he was there.
Yeah.
But it was
Pick a
typically
surgeon.
your responsibility to pay the bills?
Sometimes.
Oh,
I don't believe
my
you.
God.
I believe it was your responsibility. Look at you. I believe it was your responsibility
She
to pay
crazy.
the bills.
This woman
Mr.
crazy,
Lucas,
cuz.
I'm sorry. You're a wonderful man, and don't let trifling women change who you are. That's all I'm asking.
Trifling.
She's self-centered
That's American English.
and
man.
only
Trifling.
interested in her pleasure and her joy and what she wants.
That
She
part.
will never give to you, and you have the right to have a woman who will give to you.
That part.
That's my point of
That
view.
part. I agree.
You are trifling and small-minded. When you are trifling and small-minded, you're going to end up with a man who's going to take advantage of that. I am sure that your choice in men, if it's based upon the silly things that you have told me here today, will put you in a place where you don't want to be, where you don't want your daughters to be. But you are so small-minded and trifling that you don't even put their interests ahead of yours. How dare you be so self-centered? Normally what occurs in a marriage is one person has the courtesy to tell the other person that they are leaving. At that point in time, they take the assets and they divide the assets between the two of them, and each of them takes half value at the assets.
Exactly.
What you
She don't know
did,
nothing
however,
about that.
was dissipate an asset. In other words, what you did was you took one without his knowledge, absconded with it, and then because of your failure to keep insurance on it, that asset was lost. As a result, you are responsible to pay him the half of that asset that would have remained had you done the appropriate thing. Judgment in favor of Mr. Lucas in the amount of $2,500. It is so ordered.
All rise.
Yo, that woman crazy, cuz. Why is she smiling? Everything that she's smiling, she just smiling. She just, yo, there's something about her we don't know about, bruh. She might be, you know what I'm saying? She might be a little, if you know what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean by that. Because this is not, this ain't it, bro. I'm just trying to tell y'all. But anyways, y'all, if you made this far, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, new to the channel. It's your boy Banks, and you feel me? My thoughts, to be honest, bro, just, you gotta have a balance in life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be too nice, don't be too mean. You gotta be, you feel me? But also, sometimes try coming nice, you feel me? And then gradually get mean, but then come nice again, you know what I'm saying? That's the real game. I'm trying to put y'all little boys on, you feel me? Even some OGs, if you need some game, holla at me. I got some, you know what I'm saying? I'm a coach over here. I'm a young coach. Anyways, y'all, I'm out this bit, man.